G'day, g'day, g'day. Let's see how many people get the bell today. There's my friends in the background there. It's lovely to have you on board. Even if I don't see your face, I know you're there. Hey, baby girl, you're first up. Oh, lovely, Lauren. How you going? Good. Hey, Karen, I'm very well, thank you. How are you? It's nice to see you too. Hey, Dina, how you going? Long time no see. Caitlin, how you going? Thank you for joining me. The lovely Caitlin's here to take care of everybody. How are you, Scott? Nice to see you too. Excellent. Pretty good? Yeah, how's my new grandchild? Very lovely. Vance Valentine, they called him. So, but he's beautiful. He's still very tiny. He's just about 2 weeks old. I'm good, thanks, Dina. How are you going? Cold in New Jersey. It's been very pleasant here. It's been quite windy, but it's still very strange weather. Normally by now, going into November, the weather would be quite warm, but it's not really as hot as it would normally be. Oh, thank you, Scott. That's beautiful. Thank you. Elaine, how are you? Oh, good. It's lovely to see you all on board. Oh, I'm still, I sound like I'm talking through water. If you've had hay fever, you will totally understand what it feels like. Yeah, they found Chloe Smith this morning. Yeah, I read that. I dread to think what's happened to her in the meantime, but anyway, I guess they'll find all that out. Yeah, so I spoke to the doctor this morning and he's given me some antibiotics again, but I feel like all I do is take antibiotics for hay fever. It's just a bit ridiculous. So I'm starting to look at some of the more natural assistance I can get. So but yeah, I feel like I'm speaking underwater all the time. My ears feel full of water. Vera, where did you spring from? All right, let's have a look for you. General message from the universe, Vera. I hope everything's going well for you. I know things were going very slowly before. All right, let's have a little look. Beautiful. All right, Vera. Yeah, I thought I'd try that, Lauren. I said to the doctor this morning, I'm going to take antibiotics because my eyes feel like they're popping out of my head at the moment. And I was just looking to see what was really good, and I've come across some natural remedies. So I ordered a whole heap of stuff this morning and thought I'll see how I go. It interrupts my sleep. I get the tickly throat. I get the whole works. All right, Vera, general message from the universe. Vera, I still see some sort of pain around you here. This is the first card that's come out. But I do see you sort of moving away from this pain. There seems to be an energy that you've sort of caught sight of the truth here, and you're closing out some sort of cycle. Now, I'm not sure what this is for you. It could be really anything with the truth coming through here. I don't really feel it's a one-off thing. I think you've got a few things you're working on at the moment. But what I do see is this energy of you now trusting with this Ace of Swords, the direction you're going in. So I feel like here the world represents for you the closing out of past stuff. So that feels to me like you're letting go of expectations, you're letting go of the past, and you're focusing more here on what you want rather than what you're leaving behind. So it may be that you've worked out some sort of cycle or some sort of pattern you've been going through. But whatever it is here, it does tell me now that you're heading in the right direction. So whatever that pain of the past is, you're leaving it behind. It could be moving away from a relationship. It could be moving away from a job. But what I feel more than that is it's like you're escaping or coping with being able to let things go now rather than hanging on to them. That's what it sort of feels like here. Definitely the release of the old. So it's nice energy coming through. So if you haven't encountered this yet, it's right on your doorstep. And I feel like it's a way of you seeing forward in a much more healthy way, I want to say here. All right, BB girl. Oh, okay. Yeah, I have to talk to you about that. I'm not going to be here this weekend. My girlfriend rang me about a week ago and said, do you want to go away for a weekend? And I went, yeah, that's great. And I had no idea it was this weekend. So it was sort of really quick because I didn't think they'd get accommodation that quickly, considering we'd only just got out of lockdown. So the four of us going away we haven't done a girls' weekend for a couple of years because of COVID. So it's really nice to go. So I'll check in with you, Lauren, and see if we can find another date. And then we'll lock the next one in. Okay, BB girl. BB girl. BB girl. BB girl. It's really interesting because I've shuffled those quite a lot and I've still brought this out to start off with. Now, I feel like here with this Three of Swords, I don't feel like it's heartache or pain or somebody that's caused you pain. I actually get a really heavy sense of frustration with this card. It's like you feel like you're sort of locked up against a wall and you're not really going anywhere. And it feels like sometimes Spirit shows me things and I think it sounds really strange, but I understand. I can see like a toy or a toy car or something like that being hit in a wall. And you know how it just keeps turning the wheels, but the wall's not letting it move forward. And I'm getting this sort of energy with this card. So I feel like you've either hit a brick wall or you've got to a point where you are stuck and all you feel like you're doing is spinning your wheels and not going anywhere. There is money and a new job or a new position coming in for you, but I feel like somehow or another you feel like at the moment it's not going anywhere. So it is coming here. We do have sort of this very strong pentacle energy too. So I feel like it's really, really close and it will allow you to put down this sort of frustration of not going somewhere. So I sort of feel a lot of movement with these cards. I just want to slap one more on them. Yeah. Okay. So for me, it sort of feels like it's freeing you up from being stuck. So it's sort of like something is coming in for you here. And I feel this is money and work, which is going to help sort of set you free here with the Empress. It's like you're feeling a lot more in your own skin again, or you are feeling like you've got more movement than what you had before. So that's good because you feel like you've been stuck somewhere. I can see one of those vacuum cleaners as well, but it's just like the energy of being stuck and still spinning the wheels, but not really advancing. So, all right. Elaine, any messages from Spirit for you? Let's have a look for you. Hey Beth, how are you going? So every now and again I look up and I think, oh, there's another name there I haven't said hello to. Okay, Elaine, any messages from Spirit for you? Let's have a look at your general messages. You've got a lot of change around you, Elaine, a lot of change. I feel like news is coming in here that is going to allow you to progress on something. It's got something to do with your stability. I feel like you've been waiting for something to sort of take shape, I want to say here. So it's like you've been waiting for something to, I would say, formalize. But there's a lot of change around this sort of energy for me. So it's like the universe is trying to bring you into a stable time. But in order to do that, you've got to face some changes. Now, we have three major arcanas coming out for you here. So I feel like this is fairly important for you right now in your life, all right? But there is news coming through that's going to enable you to let go, give something up, or move in a new direction. And the Wheel of Fortune is sort of saying here it's the right time for that to happen. I feel that you're ready for this change, whatever it is, and certainly ready to sort of build stability. I feel quite strongly that it may be something physical occurring around you, but I don't think that this is sort of showing the physical. This is more for me, some sort of emotions are being able to be put to bed. So I feel like there may have been some worry or concern, maybe around a masculine figure around you too, possibly, or even a child. But there's sort of this energy of coming back into balance for you. And you're doing it with some sort of physical thing that's going to help you move forward. So it might be a change in your circumstances or a change in, it's something physical around you that changes your emotional state. Let's say that. So it might be that you get a bill paid and you don't worry about it anymore, or you get an opportunity for a new job, and therefore you can let go of the worry and stress. It's sort of like that energy. All right, let's have a look who's coming in. Lauren. Okay. You've got a job offer here, Lauren. I'm not sure if somebody's come to you for a job offer, but you've got a job offer here. So whatever this is, it's really close here. Same two cards that came out before. It's like it's right on your doorstep here. I feel like some sort of truth is coming in for you that's going to help you release some sort of past energy. So it's like somebody's going to tell you something or speak something to you, which in turn allows you to release something from the past. It could be a person, but sometimes with the King of Swords, I get more of the energy of this. It could be somebody who has something they need to tell you or speak up to you about, and it will allow you to move forward on something. But I'm going to see what it is, only because it's possible. I don't feel it has anything to do with this. And when I put the cards out, it's like I put the cards out separately, like Spirit wanted the two events to be kept separate. Okay, it's to do with the Cancer. Of course it is. So I feel like here there's a truth coming that's going to allow you to move forward. Now, I'm not sure if this truth is going to allow you to move forward with this Cancer, but I feel like somehow or another, all right, somebody may have cut through some sort of confusion here. I feel like if you're dealing with the Cancer, the confusion has been, there's some sort of truth coming through where somebody has seen through a confusing time. So I hope that makes sense to you. But there definitely looks like a job offer here as well. So nice energy. All right, but it did look like Spirit wanted me to do them separately because I did put the cards down very, very separately. All right. Okay, Elaine. Oh, okay. Oop. That's really interesting. Your second question, I think, relates to the first one. I had to check that then because I was thinking, did I answer that? Let's have a look for you around your house hunting adventures, because that last reading feels to me like it was related to that. Oh, you're going through a lot of worry and stress at the moment. You need to trust yourself here. I feel like whatever's going on for you is going to be put right, but it's needing the time. So if you're looking for something, maybe this particular thing isn't coming available for a moment, but your stress and your anxiety are really high here. And I feel like the universe is sort of, this is exactly the sort of energy I was getting before. It's like something is coming along here some sort of choice here. Now, I don't know that that has to do with love so much as a choice that is going to help you to see things more clearly and to gain more balance in your life. There's sort of this energy, really strong energy here, yeah, that you need to let go of the worry and stress. So it's about looking at things from a different perspective. Rightio, we have the Tower, Scorpio season here. We're in Scorpio season at the moment. I feel like something's happening over the next 2 weeks, which is going to help you see the way clearer. I see a lot of stress and anxiety, but I understand now what they were saying in the other reading. Something is coming towards you here, and I feel like you may have more than one opportunity. But whatever this opportunity is, I feel like Spirit is saying more that it's about you gaining some stability around this stress or anxiety that you're feeling at the moment. It feels like to me what Spirit is saying here is this is far outweighing this. So it's almost like you've got yourself into a bind with the emotions and the stress, when in reality you're going to have 2 things to choose from. So something is definitely coming in. I feel it's really in Scorpio season here, so I feel like it's in the next couple of weeks. Oh, that actually felt really good. All right. So Elaine, I feel like things are sort of moving in your direction. I don't think that you need to worry so much, but I do feel that once you've had it, the relief is going to be amazing for you. All right, Karen, you had an interview last Thursday. Beautiful. Let's have a look. You want to know if you're moving to the next stage. I actually feel, yeah, I feel that there may have been a lot of competition here. I don't feel it's an easy, I feel like they're trying very hard to scale it down to 3. That's what it feels like to me. All right, you're going to definitely move to the next stage. Again, sort of this energy of keeping yourself composed, using some really strong meditations, mindfulness. Keep yourself very composed. It's coming. You showed them in this interview, or you've shown them who you can be here. I feel like you may be down to the final 2 here, but certainly this energy here tells me that you presented yourself in such a way it would be hard to go past you. I actually feel like you know this, because I sort of get this sense of confidence in the energy that perhaps you surprised yourself at how well you performed at the interview. So yes, I feel like they're seeing you as a very strong candidate, and I feel like you're going for an interview where they will have you down to the final 2. Let me just see. I'm going to go one step further and ask if you will actually get the position. Oh, I don't think I need to poke any further. 9 of Pentacles, and then you get the Empress. I feel like you're a shoo-in. So nice energy coming through. But I feel like that the job was quite competitive. The interview process has been quite competitive, and I think they're having problems sort of being able to sort through the people that they want for the final interview. So it looks very good, Karen. Okay. And Dina, the Pisces. Okay, let's have a look. Yeah, sorry, Lauren. When Jenny said to me, do you want to go away? I was thinking like it'd be weeks before they could book anywhere. There's 4 of us, so we need a 4-bedroom house. So I was thinking, just hang on. Oh, boy. I have a sneeze and everything moves. And I didn't even realise. So it shocked me when she rang back, said, yeah, we're going away this weekend, because I already had other arrangements for after the weekend too. So it sort of coincided with everything. But it's been such a long time that we've all got together. So I'm really excited about it. All right, Dina. Dina, Pisces. Pisces. I can see you waiting, Dina, and I feel like you've done some beautiful work here. I can see you haven't given up. I see you still, your energy is still focused on this person. I feel like you're almost, if you haven't made a decision to give up on this, you're right on the verge of doing that. It's hard to let go of someone's energy. I do understand that, but it can be done. It can be done to a certain degree. So what I see is I see you waiting. So you're either waiting for communication or waiting for this person to come in. I love that you're in the Queen of Cups, Empress energy, because this says to me that you are really trusting the universe here. You are really trusting that something will come your way. You're in a really good energy. But then I see now you're like almost at this breaking point. It's almost in this energy of, do I keep going with this? Do I keep fighting for it? Or is it time to let it go here? And you can see that quite clearly. Wow. Okay. You know, it's really strange because the universe is saying there are other options here. So I'm not sure if you've already started to move on to something else, or because this is the energy I'm getting through here, and there's a choice. And it sort of just confirms what I've just said. Like, I feel like you're still in this bind about something, maybe waiting for somebody to return or waiting for something to come through. But I feel like there is a choice here, and I feel like this choice is something about letting go and moving on. I feel like you fought for this for a long time, and I feel like it's time to let it go. That doesn't mean you don't sort of love the person or you don't take them out of your life. It's like you're choosing whether to move on or whether to just keep fighting for it. But I feel like you're making the choice as it stands now. So nothing at the moment. It's still showing that you're hanging on to the energy and that you're making that choice at this time. All right. Chrissy, update between you and Danny. He's a Cancer, you're a Pisces, all water. Hey, Janet, how you going? You know what? My hay fever doesn't come from flowers. Well, it might. When I was tested for hay fever, when it was like, it's been really bad over the years. When I was tested, my biggest thing was pets, animal hair, dog, cats, well, the saliva, I guess, on the animal hair, and grass was my big thing. Grass and dust. I have a real lot of trouble. I can get into serious trouble if I do really deep housework, so I have to keep everything fairly clean, because if I go under beds or in cupboards and things like that, I can sometimes give myself a really heavy outbreak. And the pets, even though I know I shouldn't have pets, I've always had pets. Pretty hard to not have dogs and cats around you. I'm an animal lover. What can I say? So flowers, I'm not so sure, but I do a lot of gardening. Maybe I shouldn't be. Funny. Okay, Chrissy, update between you and Danny. He's a Cancer and you're a Pisces. Danny, I love this here. I love this completely for you. I feel like you're very invested in yourself at the moment. You're probably investing yourself in, this may be work, but it feels like you're finding things to do and you're keeping yourself busy. You're keeping yourself distracted here. Absolutely. This says to me that you've started to understand the value of love of yourself. And this is where you need to be in these energies. This is beautiful love. I can see somebody here, but I'm not really sure that this is a Cancer or a Pisces energy. I actually think it's a Leo. So unless your person has strong Leo in their chart, and very often Cancer, Leos sort of tend to sit fairly close together in someone's natal chart. So it could be that this person is around you at the moment. It looks like they may be contacting you here. I feel like there's some contact or some communication coming through here. That don't give up too much yet. I don't feel this is close though. That's why I was trying to sort of feel out the energies. I feel it's still maybe 3 or 4 months away, but there's definitely an energy of contact. I feel like your person wants to talk here. They may have gone through some sort of healing here with the Strength card, and I feel like they want to make contact with you. So just bear with that one. Just run with the flow on that one, because I feel like you are getting contact. All right. Hey, Jeanette, how you going? Excellent. Teamwork, how are you? Hey, Margaret, how are you? Lovely to see you on board. All right. Spirit animal, still not closed that job yet. This is quite interesting because I feel like it's still in your energy. What is going on for you? Let's have a look. Rosie, how are you, my darling? It's good to see you on board. All right. Spirit animal, you've definitely got communication. What can I say? I see this every time for you. I feel like something is right on the door. Look, let me show you. That's communication, and this is communication about money and work. Now, generally for me, the pages are only about communication. They're not action. So it's like nothing is happening here, but there is communication. But then I sort of get this, which talks about action. So it's like there is communication coming in about work here. That's something you feel very passionate about, something that you really want to do. So it's something that really appeals to you here. But what I love more than that is that this is following it through here. And for me, this is action. So it's like getting an interview. Okay, let's have a dig deep on this one. Wow, look at that. 3 major arcana. I feel like with the devil card, there is a fear that it's not going to happen for you. The moon card pretty much says to me it's still smoldering. It's sort of still sitting in the background. It's not quite ready to come forward. But the star card says whatever this is that's coming in that you're being offered here is part of your destiny, it is on your path, it is your life path. But I feel strongly it's something you love. So maybe it's taking a little while to get to you because you're wading through some energy of not getting what you want. So be really focused on what you want. Don't get desperate and start putting everything out there, because you're getting desperate about what you want. Stay focused on what you want here, because your fear is overcoming the energies of the opportunity. So try not to visualize the outcome. Just know that the universe is bringing you something here that is aligned with your life path. All right. Okay, Jeanette. There you all go saying hello to each other. It's so cute. All right. I'm good, thank you. And Zug, 65. I'm very well, thank you. It's nice to see you on board. Okay. Rosie. No, Jeanette first. Let's do Jeanette first. Let's not miss someone. Jeanette. Should have some music playing in the background, I feel. Feels like I should have some music playing. All right, Jeanette. Your cards are sort of backwards and forwards here. They're very... Let me show you. So we have the Hanged Man coming through, and the Hanged Man talks about seeing things from a different perspective, because I feel like sometimes you sort of see things from the more, I want to say negative, but I don't really want to say negative. You see things quite possibly sometimes as more heavy than light. And the universe is saying to you here that you need to start visualizing from your happy place. So visualizing from the happy side of you, rather than from the anxiety. So when I look at this, I feel like it's almost like, you know, when you're looking at something, you're more likely to see the darker side of it rather than the lighter side of it. So you tend to sort of go down the road of what will happen if not, rather than if. And the universe is asking you to open up to something here. See, and I get this card here. So if you can have a look at that, it's sort of like the energies are going between all these other energies rather than staying with the positive or staying with the good outcomes. Something is coming towards you here with the Chariot. But see, balance, and that's exactly what I'm not seeing here. So there's almost this energy of going up and down all the time. So I don't know if you've been going through something where it's like you're not in a calm, stable place. You're sort of all over the place here. It sort of doesn't feel like depression or sadness. It feels more like you're maybe expecting the worst from things rather than the best. And then I see this here, and I feel like the universe is saying to you here that it's a matter of you would move forward if you had more balance, or you would be able to create more or manifest more if you had more balance. Self-sabotage. So it's like when things are going good, you self-sabotage. That's the energy that's coming through. So be really conscious of that, because I feel like the universe is trying to bring you something in here, quite possibly new love with the King of Cups. But if you're going backwards and forwards all the time, now say, for example, with the love, you're saying to yourself, I want new love in my life, and then saying, oh, but it's never going to come, or it always happens to me, or something bad will happen and then it won't come in. And I feel that's this self-sabotage energy here. I feel like the universe is saying to you, you could have a Cancer here, but it's like somebody is waiting to come in here. But until you achieve this sense of balance, because you're going backwards and forwards, the universe is sort of not really sure what you want. So be really conscious that that's the energy you're giving out to the universe at the moment, and really focus on what you want. And when you hear yourself giving yourself a hard time or getting into the energy of not trusting the universe, give yourself a little dig in the ribs and just tell yourself, of course it's coming. It keeps showing up in the card, so it must still be there. All right, let's have a look. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Rosie, okay. Okay, let's have a look. Yeah, I get it, Lauren, I really do. But the job does look like it's really close. So I feel like something is coming through. Maybe we've all been in that COVID sort of lockdown energy. Maybe it's just waiting to free itself up a little bit. Rosie. Rosie, Rosie, Rosie. Do not worry, do not fear. Things are coming. It may look cloudy at the moment, but you are getting an outcome here. There's money here. Okay, there still seems to be some disappointment around this money, though. I feel like here I want to say to you, don't be so frantic and anxious to sell your house if you're not getting what you want for it. Because sometimes the offer comes in and we go, well, what happens if we don't accept the offer? We may not get another offer, so we say yes. But I don't think you need to worry here, because there is a fear here around your own stability. Now, maybe you are worried because you might miss out on something else. Don't worry. It looks like it's all going to fall into place here, but you need to release the fear, or you need to release the restriction around the way you're thinking. I feel like at the end of the day, there's more than one offer here. I feel like you have a lot of opportunities in front of you, but it's more taking on the energy of the Emperor and standing in your power rather than giving into fears and worries here. There's fear and worry that's unnecessary, because the universe has got you in the Queen of Cups energy. So maybe it's time for you to just be self-assured and trust your intuition. Let go of your fears and just stay in your power here. Because if you keep giving in to this fear, I feel like you may make decisions that aren't right for you. All right. So definitely feeling here that you may get a bit anxious or it may get a bit ruffled, especially in light of what you've been through for the last 12 months. Don't rush into anything. If it's not what you want, trust that the universe is going to bring you what you want. Don't give in to your fear. All right. Scott. The house will go, but I still feel it may not go just at the moment. I do feel it will sell though, and I do feel you'll get what you want for it. Just don't go get anxious and think, if I don't take this, it's never going to happen. It's not true. It will happen. All right, Scott, let's have a look what's going for you. Jen. How come you can't send when clicking on the icon? Only sticker or highlighted question option. Somebody discovered this last week. Caitlin, can you remember? Oh, there it is. Oh, good. You're so good. You need to have your account linked to a bank account for it to go through. Okay. I'm not sure either, but somebody else did the same thing last week, exactly the same, and Caitlin had it all worked out. All right, Scott, let's have a look at you. You've got a new start here, Scott, but I feel like it's a couple of months away. There's something that needs to close out, something you've been hanging on to that needs to come to an end or finalize, because you've got a new start coming in here. And it may be in regards to love. Yeah, you've got 2 aces. Wow, this is just like all the readings I've been doing at the moment. Somebody is rushing in here with a love offer, or you're rushing somewhere with a love offer. But I feel like something from your past needs to be closed out first. It's like you have this beautiful opportunity here, but you're still hanging on to past energy that needs to be closed. So the universe is saying to you here, you need to use your intuition, get into your meditations and start trusting here in what you want, because there is some sort of truth coming through for you here that's going to set you free. So it's like you have to let go of something here to bring something new through. Now, this doesn't always mean you have to let go of a person or a memory or anything like that. It may be that you're still hanging on to something that perhaps you're seeing from the wrong perspective with the High Priestess. Now, the High Priestess talks about things that are unknown. And sometimes we want to visualize and create and make sort of energies up. So, for example, we want a job. So we start visualizing all the jobs that could come in or whether they're going to come in or whatever else. Remember, if you're waiting for something to manifest, you ask, you let go. You don't have to visualize an outcome. If you start visualizing outcomes, you limit the way the universe can bring something to you. So if you're always thinking, if I go there, I'll meet this person, or if I go and try for this job, I'll get this job. Don't think like that. Just let it go, because there's something here that still remains unseen. But what you have to do with this 4 of Wands is be able to relax, chill, just let it go. There feels like it's like you're putting too many limits on what you want, or too many conditions around an idea or a situation that is limiting your ability to manifest. So just let it go, let it unravel in whatever way it's going to unravel. Nothing wrong with it. We all do it. If we want something in our lives really badly, see how you're doing this? So it's like you're so stubbornly sort of thinking something that you want that you're not allowing it to manifest, because if the universe wants to bring you something in that looks different to that, you're restricting the universe for that little thing. So say, for example, you're visualizing that you will meet a person. Let's say a person. You'll meet a person at the local cafe. So every day you go to the cafe expecting them to be there. But see, the universe hasn't got that cafe in mind. The universe has got another cafe in mind that you might inadvertently walk into for coffee. But if you restrict it to just that particular cafe, then what you're doing is you're saying to the universe, if it doesn't come in this form or shape, then it's not for me. And then you're missing out on that other opportunity. So just let it go. Don't visualize, don't worry, just trust it. All right, let's have a look. Beth. You're very welcome. Hey, Sonia, how are you going? All right. Thank you, Karen. That would be really good. Looking good with your job application. Any messages for Beth? Messages from Beth. You've got something that's on your mind at the moment, Beth, and it's creating some conflict for you. And I feel that there's a little bit of fear around here that you won't get what you want. Or you may be dissatisfied with the offers that are coming through. So what is it in regard to? It looks like it could be in regards to work. Something is about to change, though, that's going to help you let go of something in order to move forward. It looks like work to me. All right, if it's not work, it's to do with the future. There's an energy of conflict here, and maybe it's something that you want in your life or you want in your future, but you're not really sure what it is. It feels like it's something to do with work or career. It could be to do with study. Nice card, though. You've got the 9 of Cups here. So I know everything's going to turn out in the end because you have also the 9 of Pentacles. So that's beautiful energy, because that says to me, ultimately, whatever you're worrying about here will come through for you. But there's a real energy here of impatience, waiting for something to come your way that it's not quite cooked yet. There is a lot of sort of energy of decision making around this because you feel for some reason that you're not getting what you want here. So I don't know if it's to do with work. It's a little bit of a strange energy. Maybe you're just feeling like that generally in life, that what you want isn't coming to you. But I would say to you, with the 9 of Cups and the 9 of Pentacles, there's a beautiful energy about just rest assured that the universe will bring peace to you in whatever shape or form that you want. I just want to get into the energy a little bit more. It feels like you're dissatisfied. Yeah, I'm not going to pull any more cards. You've got the Magician here. All right. You need to know, Beth, you can manifest whatever it is you want on your pathway. If you're dissatisfied with life at the moment, let go of the dissatisfaction. Really focus on your gratitude, on the good things you have, because the Magician is here, and the Magician tells me you have everything you want within you. So you have the ability to manifest good outcomes. Don't try to do it from a place of confusion. It's sort of like let go of the confusion and just focus on your day-to-day, and don't worry, the future's going to sort itself out. So whatever it is coming in for you, whatever it is that you are not sure that you want to do, you know, it's one of those things where you think, I want to take a holiday, but I don't know where I want to go. And you just put it away and you think, well, you know what, I'll worry about it as I get there. And then, you know, later that week you go past a travel agent and it's got a special for Italy, because Italy's the place I want to go to. And it's like Italy on special, you know, and the amount that's there. And all of a sudden you think, you know what, that's exactly what I was looking for. I feel like the universe is saying to you here, just trust that something is coming towards you, even if sometimes it doesn't look that way. Focus on your gratitude. Don't hang on to the disappointment is pretty much the message coming through. All right, let's see what else is going on here. Okay. Janet, could you have an update from Spirit? Let's have a look for you. Oh, you're a little bit in limbo at the moment. There's something you need to put down in order to move forward. I feel like I've got this energy a few times this morning. I don't know whether everybody's sort of hanging on to the old and not wanting to release it because it's familiar. You have the Hanged Man, which tells me you're sort of either stuck in a decision or not wanting to make a decision. I actually get this feeling of feeling very, very comfortable here with this Hanged Man. I almost feel like you're quite enjoying sitting between the two energies, like you're Switzerland, all right? You're being Switzerland here. There is something you need to put down in order to have forward movement. Whatever this is that you need to put down, for some unknown reason, you're reluctant to do it, even though your intuition is taking you in the direction of what's going to happen. Because once you put it down, there is forward movement for you and everything will turn out. But why are you reluctant to put it down? Why are you reluctant to try something? I'm going to try and get you some advice. All right. There is a worry of money here. And it's like if you allow this to go, you just got to learn to be content, trust, and have faith in what is to come here. I feel like you have an opportunity to move more in the direction of money, but because you're refusing to take up the energy, it's holding you back from having this come through. I have a feeling here there's a really big opportunity behind this offer. But it's like because you're sitting on the fence, this communication is not coming through. So if it's in regards to opportunity, it's like you sitting on the fence is holding back or holding you back from having a really big opportunity to make a lot of money. I'll leave you with that one. All right, Janet. Okay, Sonia, can I tell you about your relationship with Jason? Okay, let's have a look and see. I've got the Three of Swords here. I feel like there is an offer coming in. It looks like your person could be a Leo, Sag, Aries. To be honest with you, that Three of Swords, there's an energy here that you're not sure of how to move forward on this. I feel like you may be dealing with somebody who's either younger than you or quite immature. And I feel like you're trying to sort of stand your ground here and make a decision on which way to go. The 10 of Wands with the Three of Swords says to me that you're either not trusting this person or you're not really sure whether you're on the same page as this person here. And you're either making a decision to move away and leave it behind because you're feeling perhaps this person here. See, you're coming up here as the Queen and they're coming up as a page. So that could mean either they're younger than you, more immature than you. But I'm feeling like here it's more like this person either wants to play or is not really committed, like the Queen of Wands. It's like they don't have the drive in them to give you what you want here. That's what I'm feeling. I feel like it's a great disappointment for you, but I feel like you're the one here trying to work out if this is something you want or whether you put it down and move forward. Definitely some energy here that this person doesn't want the same things that you do. That's what it feels like. But it could be that you're both on, like, it could be that you want marriage and commitment and your person just wants to date. Maybe that it's something like that, but it's like this person just isn't seeing things the same way as you. And there's disappointment there because of that. All right, Karen, any updates on the Libra male and yourself? Okay. So you're in separation from this person at the moment. There was a lot of disappointment here in the past. And this person could have ghosted you and left you out in the cold by the looks of things here. Your Libra male is definitely coming up in the reading though, which is awesome. I feel here there is a bit of a need for you to focus on yourself here. Either focus on your study. This is definitely about taking time out to meditate. So there's still a lot of disappointment and sadness in your energy here, Karen. A lot of sadness about this person. Okay, all right. This is nice though. I do feel that this person is going to reappear. They are. But I feel at the moment they're dealing with their own demons here. I feel really strongly like you're in a really good place at the moment because you're coming up as the King of Cups here. So I feel like okay. All right. Even though you're feeling very, very strongly about this person, you may be given an opportunity here to distract yourself with somebody new. We're seeing this a lot. It's been coming up for the last few months in the cards where people have been waiting for a particular person who hasn't sort of shown up, and somebody else is coming in to sort of distract you from that. I feel like you're ready for a relationship. I do see you taking a leap of faith. I still feel at some stage or another your person is coming back in, but I feel like in the meantime there may be somebody else that is distracting you from them. So you may have either new love coming in or an opportunity to have a relationship with somebody new. All right. Oh. Whoop. Okay. Jess. Hey, Shelley, how you going? Kimberly Dreaming, how are you? Hey, Susan. It's lovely to see you all on board. How nice. All right, Jess, is it the highest good to proceed romantically with Shana? Is it in the highest good to proceed with Shana? I do see you racing towards this person. I'm not really sure they're ready for your offer, to be honest with you. I feel like they're going through something themselves here. So I see you rushing in. I see this person, and this could be you if you're a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. It doesn't feel like it feels like you're moving towards this person. But I don't feel this person is ready to take your cup. I don't feel that this disappointment is from you. I feel like this person is going through some sadness of their own. They've had loss around them here. It could be that they're dealing with some pretty heavy stuff at the moment. I would say to you, if you were going to proceed with this person, I wouldn't be pushing anything right at this moment. But I feel like perhaps towards the end of December might be a better time to approach. Sort of feels to me like something they're going through right at the moment. They may sort of reject or not want your offer, but I feel like if you just leave it a little while, by the end of December, they'll be in a better place. That doesn't mean you can't make contact, keep in touch, talk, but I feel like if you sort of come on with something more than that, this person may not accept your offer during this time. I actually feel like they may have had a death around them, but something pretty substantial has knocked them here. And I just feel that perhaps it's the wrong time. Just leave it a little bit longer. All right, what else is going on here? Okay. Chris, how are you going? Message from Spirit. Okay. All right, let's have a look. Chris, what's going on for you? Oh. Okay. I'll show you what I've got and then I'll get into the energy. I have the Seven of Wands. So the Seven of Wands tells me that there's something you've been hanging on to here. You're hanging on to it at all costs. Like you just don't want to let this go. Don't know what it is at this point in time, but I'm feeling like it's love. There is some sort of truth coming to you, but in order for this truth to come, you have to close out something else. You don't have to fight for something. You don't have to string your guts out to make something happen. It's a bit like working in a job where you feel like you've got to give more than 100%, and 100% is all you can give. And it's sort of like this energy here is for me to just say to you, just sit back and allow this thing to come as it is. You do not have to be thinking about it all the time and sort of fighting for it. It's not something you need to fight for. Always remember, if it's yours, it will come to you. And I would say to you, with those three cards there, Once you let go, once you understand it's already yours, then you can move forward. But while you're in this energy, it's exhausting because you're feeling like you've got to fight for something. Now, if you're not fighting in a physical way, it might mean your mind is constantly obsessed with this. It might mean your whole demeanor is obsessed with an outcome. And they're saying to you here, you just need to trust. Once you cut away this idea of needing to fight for something, it will come of its own accord. But something has to be let go here. Something has to be completed. It's like you need to move into the next phase. So I'm not really sure what that is for you, but definitely learning to let go there. All right, let's have a look. You are very, very welcome, Rosie. Susan. What does Spirit want you to know about your family? Will your son be home for Christmas this year? Let's have a look for you. I would say to you there's a good chance that your son will be home for Christmas here. Hasn't yet been decided, so it's dependent on something, Susan. Not quite sure what that is. But there's communication coming through and there is forward movement here. So it's like something wants to come to you here, but it's dependent on some sort of outcome. But I see forward movement. I do see communication coming through. So when you're saying Christmas, it might mean that it might not come on Christmas. It might be around Christmas, shortly after, that type of thing. But to me, it looks like there's a pending outcome here. So let me just have a look and see what the universe is talking about. Yeah, it's not quite ready. So I don't know what this is. Sometimes when I'm answering questions, I'm like, I don't really know what it's relating to. It sort of feels to me like there is a decision to be made, and the decision has not been made yet. The decision is still in the hands of somebody or something. So, for example, it might mean that he hasn't made the decision to come back yet. He's thinking about it. He wants to move forward, but for some reason he can't. So say, for example, he may not have the money to pay for a plane flight. He may not be able to get a plane flight at that time. It's almost like the universe is saying here that the decision has not been made. He wants to. There's communication coming through. There is definitely forward movement. I see the communication coming in and this person moving in your direction. But I just have a feeling it may not be, when you say Christmas, it may not be for Christmas, but it looks like this person is making a decision, but it's almost like they can't make the decision for themselves. Yeah, so I feel like it's like going to the train station or the plane station to book a flight or a trip, and you can't get a ticket. So it's like that sort of energy, like something has got, some sort of third party has got the decision here. So I'll leave you with that, but I do feel he is coming home, but may not make it for Christmas. All right. Beautiful. Oh, I like that. All right. Oh, Jen, you did get through. Excellent. All right. What have we got here? Denise, how are you going? It's lovely to see you on board. Kimberly, dreaming, love, career. Let's have a look. I'll put a couple of cards out for each. Okay. Now, Jess, you've answered something that I've said there, but I can't quite remember what I said, so I can't remember how that relates. I'll get back to it in a moment. Okay. Kimberly, something is going on in your career here. Now, looking at the cards I have here, I feel like you're getting communication about something in your career. Now, seeing this makes me feel that it's very possible it could be promotion, advancement, or some sort of change, but it feels like it's still in the same career. But I feel like here it's because the Seven of Swords for me can talk about being, it's like you've missed out on something here, or You may be fearing you've missed out on something, because sometimes this can be self-sabotage. So maybe you're feeling like you've missed out on something. But I feel like here, with whatever this is in your career, that there's a big opportunity coming towards you. And the universe is just saying to you here, it'll come in the right time, but just be patient with this Temperance card. Sort of just let things flow as they should, because you are coming up as the Queen of Wands. So I feel like this is a promotion or an opportunity coming to you that maybe you missed out on before, but just expect it to come to you this time. I feel like you made yourself overly anxious, or you made yourself overly cautious or something last time. It's a funny sort of energy. So maybe you didn't end up going for something that you should have gone for. But whatever it is, the universe is saying to you, right time, right place this time around. In regards to love, look, similar energy here. Okay. If I didn't know any better reading these cards, I'd feel like, Kimberly, I need to say to you, you need to work on perhaps allowing rather than giving yourself a hard time over things. There's very much the energy here with these Swords cards that you tend to overthink and put too much pressure on yourself. You're more than likely the oldest child in your family. You have high expectations. Sometimes it's really difficult for you to miss out, to lose, to run second, and that's okay, but it will come. And sometimes when you are in that energy, you're not putting forward your best self. There is a brand new start coming in for you here, and these swords around it tell me you need to move away from what you are stressing out about. And again, like for example, I've had people say to me, I need to find new love. When is new love coming in for me? And I go, well, how long since you last finished your last relationship? And they go, 2 weeks. And I'm like, that's pretty tough. Pretty tough to manifest something in 2 weeks. Like, you could be lucky and walk straight into another relationship, but that's not always very healthy, because very often you'll get the same repeat relationship. But what I do see here is the Magician, and I do see the Ace of Wands here. So I feel like in regards to love, let go of all your expectations, stop putting pressure on yourself, and just allow yourself to bring in the love you want. Now, I'm getting this really strong feeling here that you are going to meet someone very, very unexpectedly. I feel like somebody is coming into your life that is coming in a very unexpected way. You are not going to see this coming. You are not going to see this coming. But I feel here you need to move away from overthinking or overstressing or giving yourself a hard time when things don't work out the way you need them to. Once you move away from this, I feel like something is coming through, because behind this, you've been manifesting a brand new start. This is beautiful energy coming through. Let me just pull one more card. Yeah, see, manifestation. Manifestation, 2 cards. So you've manifested a new start. Just let go of your expectations and just allow it to come in, because I have a feeling you're going to do something. You're going to bring in someone without realizing you're going to bring in someone. All right. Who knows? It could be somebody standing next to you. It could be somebody with bananas in their trolley at Woolworths. Let's say that. All right, Jen. You'd like to know if you're going to finally manifest your person. Okay. Absolutely, Scott. That's perfectly said. You can visualize. It's not even about visualizing. It's asking for what you want and then letting it go. If you put too many restrictions on what you want, it just makes it harder for the universe to provide for you. So say, for example, I'm trying to visualize a house, and I see the house the way I want it, and I want 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, 2 garages, and that's it. And then along comes this beautiful house, which has only got 1 garage. And it is, for me, was going to be a deal breaker. But hang on, as everything else I want. But if I restrict myself to what I want, then I may not get what is best for me. It might be the most beautiful house in the world. I may be able to add another garage as I go past. But if I've got myself restricted on what I want, it's going to be so much harder for the universe to manifest. And sometimes we do that. Sometimes we, oh, look at this as I'm talking to you. Sometimes we do that. We go, well, I don't want a person who does this, or I don't want a person who does that. And then we limit ourselves on what we really want. So it's okay to say, don't lower your standards, but don't make it so stringent that you're dreaming about it every night about how it should be, because it's not really possible for you to manifest from that perspective. It might just fall short of that. And that's okay, as long as you're not lowering your standards. All right. But the way you put it there was beautiful. Okay. Hey, Rebecca, how you going? SP and love. Will you finally manifest? You've been working very hard at this manifestation here. And it does look like you will manifest a new start. But yours is a little different. The universe is saying to you, it is coming, but it may not come in the time that you want it, because I do see you moving on. So it's like you're manifesting here. Again, I've pulled out the Magician and the Seven of Pentacles. So I know you're manifesting, and I do see the brand new offer coming through. But I feel like I almost want to say here, there's a lot of water that's got to go under the bridge before you can manifest. That Six of Swords says to me that you've got to move away from something before you can manifest it. And I always think it's that whole adage, and I talk about it all the time, of setting something free, and if it was yours, it will return to you. Sometimes we just have to move on and do our own thing in order to manifest what we want. So always a good idea to fully manifest, fully focus on yourself and what you want in life. But I do feel that you will get a start. But see, again, it's like the universe is saying to you here that you can manifest a leap of faith, but you've got to be prepared to wait some time here. Now, because this is the 4, I mean, it could be 4 weeks, 4 months, it could be 4 years, but whatever this is, it's in the 4 of time. But it also says to me that you have to let go of the heartache first. You have to release the attachment. But you will get a leap of faith. So you are manifesting already. You are manifesting. There's every possibility here that a brand new offer is coming towards you. It's just not coming. Don't set time frames. Don't be standing at the front door every day waiting for the person to knock on your front door. They'll come when they're ready. All right, let's have a look. Oh, Paula, will you find somewhere to live? You need to find something soon. Okay, beautiful. Thanks, Kimberly, for that feedback. All right, Paula. Yes, it looks like nothing is coming your way at the moment. I do see the card of dissatisfaction coming through, but I also see the Star card here. Something is coming towards you here because you've got the Justice and the Star card. But I feel like at the moment you're just like you've got your back turned here. It's almost like everything that's being offered is not right, or you're not getting the offers you want here. The universe is saying to you, the right thing is coming along for you here. But I just need to have a look at what sort of timing we've got here. Oh, 9 of Cups. Look at that. Definitely getting something here, Paula. In the next 2 weeks to 2 months, something's coming along for you here. So don't get too worried. 2 months at the outside here. So definitely something coming through for you. Looks like something around water here for me. But it's right. It's the right thing coming at the right time. And it's a wish coming true. But I do feel at the moment you've just got to go through the motions with this and just trust it is coming. Hasn't missed yet. Hasn't missed yet. So it's like it just isn't ready. the right place just isn't ready. All right, Brooke, how you going? Okay, Brooke. Okay, spirit animal, that's really good to hear, because I think I saw something that was short-term first. So that makes sense. You've still got something permanent coming in. Don't lose faith. Don't lose hope. It's coming. It's something that sits on your path for you. It's something that is right for you. And I just feel like here you're getting a bit of a stepping stone until the next thing is ready. Don't lose hope. All right, Brooke, work opportunities on the horizon for you. Let's have a look. 111 down there, people. That was nice, wasn't it? 111. Yes, you have. I feel like something's coming in for January for you, Brooke. So I don't know if you're out of work at the moment or whether you're looking for something. You may have already tried to look for things here, though. There is an opportunity coming through for you in what looks like January for me here. You have the 10 of Cups here, so I do feel it's something very, very good. But there may be something in the meantime that you go for that you may miss out on. There is something here that I see you not receiving here. So it's like it may be like a couple of jobs down the way, but it looks like something's coming up for you soonish, but you won't get it. But the one in January will be right for you. I also feel like it's something something smaller. I don't think smaller as in money, or it's more like a smaller team or a smaller job, smaller organization. It just feels smaller than what you've done before, if that makes sense to you. Okay, but definitely something coming through in January, so that's not too far away. It could be towards the end of December, but definitely in Capricorn season here. All right, Queen of Water, how are you going? Okay, nice. You're welcome, spirit animal. It's on its way. I've read about it so many times. It just seems crazy that it's taking so long, but you know what? It will get there. All right, Queen of Water, the blue-eyed guy you met this morning. He thought, ooh, so you had a very strong connection. His thoughts and reaction. Interesting energy coming through here. When you talk about his reaction, I got this. So there was something about this connection with this person that was quite potent, quite strong. Instant. But I sort of got this energy on the other side of it. So I feel like here that you may have felt this strong connection with this person, but they seem to have like either closed down or closed off to it. So I feel like, you know, when you sort of, maybe this person's in another situation, maybe they've got other things on their plate, but it's sort of like that initial interest and then the shutting down. So maybe this person, I feel like this may have been a little bit of like that sexual, you know, when you find somebody sexually attractive, and then I feel this person may have closed off then. You may be dealing with someone who's in another situation or is married, but it doesn't mean that the instant attraction wasn't here. Absolutely. Oh, excuse me again. It seems to be my life at the moment, the sneezing. All right. He had a dog too. Yeah, I feel like it was sort of that initial like sexual energy, you know, when you feel really attracted to somebody, but then I feel like he closed it down quick smart. So either it sort of frightened him a little bit, or he's got somebody else and he went, oh, behave yourself, I'm married, like that type of energy. Yes, definitely do. If you're free the fortnight after, Lauren, we'll make it the fortnight after. So I think that'd be 6/13, around about the 20th. So let's definitely lock that one in. But yeah, let me know, because yeah, and you need to let me know what's going on for you too after doing your reading. Oh, Queen of Water, the attraction was very, very strong. Don't let that one go. But I feel like, and it doesn't mean anything, does it? I mean, it just means that this person was like a bit taken aback by the way that and you obviously felt it too. You obviously felt it too, because it was very powerful in that moment. All right, people, I'm up to date. I've done everybody here. I hope that everybody got the answers from Spirit that they were looking for. I will catch you next week. Yeah, we love blue eyes. I will catch you next week. Take care, everyone. Mwah. Thanks, Caitlin.